Coach, if you'd like to make an opening statement, and then we'll take questions for the players, then dismiss them, and then we'll take remaining questions for Coach Dunphy.
Well, I just want to congratulate UConn. I thought they played very well. They made shots when they needed to. Their defense was very good when it had to be. I thought we did have some open looks, but not our best shooting night. But overall, I thought UConn, their defense was very good. I thought they were understanding of what they had to get done today, and we started off well, and then we struggled a little bit in that middle facet of the first half, so that hurt us.
Questions for our players, and please raise your hand.
Josh, was everything that happened last year, sitting at this time last year, do you think this team is an NCAA tournament team this time around?
We hope so, but it's not in our hands. We just pray. Tomorrow, Selection Sunday, we hear our names called, but like I said, it's not in our hands right now.
Josh, they had a lot more dribble penetration than the first two times against you. It seems like Adams, when he came in, made a big difference. Why do you think you guys were giving that up? That you typically don't give up, much less you got, anyone obviously that much penetration against you guys.
I really don't know, but we just did too much helping, and we didn't recover as well. When we help and recover, we have to keep the ball out the middle, and guys get in the middle, our defense kind of collapsed. So they did a good job getting to the lane, and yeah, that's it.
Just for both of you, you had 2 games against UConn earlier this year. Did you notice or see anything different about the way the Huskies played today?
It's hard to beat a team 3 times. Like the previous guy said, they did a lot more dribble and drive this time around. But it gave us trouble, throughout the game. So they did a good job, we were able to come out and win.
Josh, if you'd like to answer that question too.
What was the question again?
Just if you saw any differences between UConn in this 3rd meeting than in the first 2.
They kind of played with a little more edge, I guess, coming off that 4th time win. And we thought we jumped on them early, but they kind of had a different look coming out of that first time out. So they threw the next punch, and we wasn't able to bounce back from that to the second half. So yeah, they just played with more grit, I guess.
Josh, you guys got it back to 55-49, and maybe you remember you got the next 2 shots. You had a jumper, and then the next possession down you got a drive. Can you just talk about, Bryma wasn't in the game at that point. Can you just talk about what you if you remember those 2 plays, what you might have had?
I had 2 good opportunities to make those shots. My concentration definitely wasn't there, especially on the second shot. I probably was worried about creating the contact rather than finishing, so I have to do a better job with finishing and making those plays, and maybe we could have came out with the victory if I made those shots.
Any other questions for our players?
To both you guys, when Bryma came in, he looked like he was older and everything. How much effect did he have on the defensive end against you guys?
You definitely think about him because, he's a shot blocker, and he's good at what he does. Like, he doesn't leave his feet too early. So when you're in the lane, you're trying to see where he's at and then try to go by there.
Like Josh said, he's a great shot blocker. So whenever he's in the game, he has the opportunity to alter shots.
Jalen, if you could just describe, you got a little emotional there with Purvis and got the technical. Haven't seen much of that, but that just the game was pretty intense at that point.
Yeah, at that point in time, I just lost my focus. Something I can't do, for my teammates. I let them get at that time.
Any other questions for the players? Thank you, gentlemen. Questions for Coach Dunphy?
Fran, you mentioned yesterday how much you would need Obi today. obviously struggled from the field. Kevin mentioned that their plan for him was to switch everything in the pick and pop. What specifically went wrong for him, and how might that have gone?
Well, he started off very well, made his first